Wub wub, this is my intro. Wub wub. So I made a video before the Destiny 2 reveal about what class will you main in Destiny 2, and that was prior to any knowledge of subclasses, abilities, weapons, or any sort of gameplay reveal. And I wanted to pose that question again. Out of all the new subclasses and all the new changes and such things, which class are you now going to main if you decide to switch? Or which class will you play if you decide to stick as you are? Make sure to hit that like button and leave a comment telling me which class, subclass, new subclass you are looking forward to the most. So before the Destiny 2 reveal, I was talking about maining a Titan, and that was because I started off Destiny as a Warlock main. I had from day one all the way up until GuardianCon 2016, where I deleted that character for charity. I lost my day one character. I even played Warlock on the beta. At that point, when I deleted the Warlock, I decided to switch and try something new, and I switched to the Hunter. I played Hunter all the way up until Age of Triumph came out, where I switched to Titan, but unfortunately Titan was not as regularly used because there wasn't as much content for me to use it in. You know what I mean? There wasn't much to do. So I didn't give Titans a fair chance, and I went in with the mindset of saying, when I go into Destiny 2, I'm going to start as a Titan because they have cool looking armor and I feel like they're going to be pretty cool and awesome. But have things changed for me looking at the gameplay and all the news and such things that we have seen? So we've seen the 3 new classes, the revamped classes we should say. Radiance has now been replaced on a Warlock with Dawnblade, where you pop your kind of Radiance fire type thing, but you get a massive fire sword which you can float around in the air and fire projectiles down at people, and you can also slash at close range to damage and kill enemies and PvP players. So do I want to be a Warlock with a sword? Yes, I do, 100%. It looks absolutely incredible. I want to be flying around, firing projectiles with this. I do feel like in PvP, this could be a little bit too good, because having to be able to float up in the air where people aren't usually looking up, firing projectiles down, and they kind of seeking home from what I see on people's gameplay. It kind of like homes in on people, so maybe some changes will have to be made after the game's release, who knows. But it looks cool, it looks awesome, and I do want to play Warlock. But do I want to main Warlock? Maybe. Do I want to play and main an Arcstrider? Possibly. Then again, it is just a pole dancer instead of a blade dancer. You do the same stuff as a blade dancer. You have no range ability whatsoever. You just get some cool kung fu martial arty type jumping around while you're swinging your stick, which looks awesome and looks cool. But essentially, it is just blade dancer revamped, and nothing has changed. But Golden Gun has changed on a Hunter to the point where you can fire off 6 golden gunshots before it runs out, and it runs out in a shorter duration of time. So that really combats the no range on the Arcstrider by having a lot of range on the Golden Gun. But I've played Golden Gun before. I've been playing it for the past couple of months. I like it. I enjoy it. Do I want to play it again for Destiny 2? I do, but not really. I want something new. I want something different. I want something unique. Golden Gun, while it's changed, isn't that unique? It's just firing a few extra shots. Arcstrider has no range. So will I main a Hunter? No, I will not, because I don't think they got enough changes for me to be interested in that class right now. Do I want to play a Hunter? Of course I do. I want to play all the classes. But so far at the moment, Warlock is my main focus. But let's talk about Titans. Now, I made a video yesterday about the changes in Fist of Havoc, and I suggested that they could be overpowered because now Fist of Havoc is a roaming super, meaning you can slam and Fist of Havoc more than once in one activation. You can slam up to 6 times. Now, people just read Fist of Havoc overpowered and got really upset and angry about it, even though in the video I explained that I feel they've probably nerfed the blast radius, so you have to be more accurate and closer to the enemy to make the Fist of Havoc work and be useful. And that does sound fun to me. It sounds incredibly fun to be running around Fist of Havoc in more than once. But is that enough for me to play the Titan? No, it isn't. While it would be fun, again, same thing with the Hunter. It is what I have played already on Destiny. But they do have a new class, the Sentinel. And you become Captain America with a shield. You get to defend yourself with the shield to reduce damage. You get to slam people who are close to you, and you get to throw the shield around and bounce it off walls and bounce it off enemies to hit other enemies. That to me is absolutely incredible. And while I love Dawnblade and the Warlock, I think I am going to stick with my main, the Titan, and choose Sentinel as my main subclass and what I start with before adventuring into other things. I think the Sentinel is possibly the most unique thing that has come to Destiny 2. We've had swords before. While I don't throw projectiles, we have had swords before. What the Arcstrider, Boltcaster does, but you know, we have seen variations of what the Dawnblade is in the game before. And while it looks cool and looks awesome, and I'm definitely going to enjoy playing it, I think the Sentinel is just completely new and unique and fresh, and that interests me the most. So I am going to stick with Titan, but I want to know what you are now going to main. Now you have all the information about all the new subclasses and all the new changes to previous subclasses. Are you going to stick to your character, or are you going to swap and change and try something new? Let me know down below in the comments. Hit the like button. Let's try and get this video out there so more people can join in on this fun. Thank you for watching. I've been Easy Now, and you guys have been awesome.